Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted by my memory card clocking out, I was explaining that with any game that's it's a fighting game.
Beat him up.
Yeah. If you're close to an opponent, you can hit them multiple. You can hit each other, and if you hit the opponent multiple times, you can do
combo attacks.
Yeah, the closer you are. So there's an orange.
And I should get that because I have lower health.
Even though it would have healed us both the same, actually, because it doesn't heal much.
You can grab the enemies if you're close to them, and then you'll do a better attack, just like in Golden Axe.
Yeah, you'll throw them far away.
Now, with your special spin move, like I have this, and do yours. If you hit an enemy with that, it will do a good amount of damage, but it will also drain your own health. So I would say,
save it for bosses, or don't use it.
Leave using that to a minimal, maybe not even use it at all.
You just noticed my life went down a bit when I did that. And you can always do flips.
Here, you take that.
It's a dumpling.
You got less health.
It's the new soggy dumpling head.
You got less health, so you may as well grab it. Healed you to full. Oh! I just took
Maybe you should have used it.
No, I just took a lot of damage there.
Okay, we're in part 2 of level 1. Cafe Noah. So that cafe is run by the spoony one, Noah Adwiller.
I hope he doesn't sue us for using his name.
It's not his name.
Can he?
Eat the lollipop. You need it.
Yeah, I do.
More than
Neither of us have lost a life yet. We have not finished the first level yet.
But we're in a pussy level. We're on a pussy difficulty at least.
Oh yeah, this
and that's the Prin. I believe that was in... Wasn't that the name of the salon in episode 33.8? Episode 58?
Fuzzy, I'm telling you, I do not know.
Oh yeah, and if you don't move, your character will stand still and do this thing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's go.
But this thing, an orange, eat it.
I shall
dumbass.
take that.
And Luna tells us to go forward.
So this is basically an arcade-style game. I'm not sure if it was ever in the arcade. Fuzzy would know. Was it ever in the arcade?
It's a Super Nintendo game.
So yeah, this was first released for the Super Nintendo, and that's
Actually, it might have been an arcade beforehand. I mean, this is the Super Nintendo version.
It could have been an arcade in like Japan or something.
Well, Golden Axe was really arcade, wasn't it? Most fighting.
I believe so.
Well, like
it is very arcade style, whether it was in arcades or not.
Well, we're fighting Emerald,
the first boss of the game.
Even though she's the second Dark Kingdom enemy they faced in the show.
And she has very green hair. The easy difficulty is contributing a lot to how we're draining her health so fast. See, she's already almost defeated. Oh, some enemies.
So she sends boob monsters.
She sends some enemies, which really doesn't make it any harder.
But of course, defeating her makes the game run slower.
This will make the game a lot easier for me to get through it.
Shining eyes are a symbol of courage. Let us join our powers and continue. That would be better if it was like Greg and Ken, Mercury's and Jupiter's boyfriends.
So we both rated with a B.
Yes.
I got more points than you.
But I got rated with a B.
So did I. Moving on. Alright, I like this part. This is my favorite part of the game so far.
Because you don't have to do any gameplay. Stage 2, Fantasy Attraction.
The gameplay is decent. It's very arcade.
Where the hell are we?
Oh my gosh. We're in Wonderland.
Are you sure we're not in the Mushroom Kingdom? Because that'd make more sense. I mean, they're both games.
Nintendo. These
They both-
enemies
They
are
both had an anime movie.
these enemies are somewhat annoying. There are different versions of those enemies later on in this game which are harder.
They're both anime movies, except Sailor Moon had 3 and Mario had 1, and it was actually good.
I need this orange more, so I'm taking it. In fact, you're full health. Neither of us have lost a life yet. We've gotten past the first boss.
Oh, we will by the time we get to the boat.
There is a boat in this level. Thanks for
Well,
spoiling.
part 2. Yeah, you'll see it in about half a minute. These green things are attacking you with powder puffs. Whatever you call them. Things women use to make their faces turn pure
These
white.
guys are really annoying. They can get 2 hits on you pretty easy.
Or 3. And these girls try to electrocute you because,
Which does a lot of damage, so you really want to avoid that.
I mean, you're gonna eat this flower. There was a rose down there. Apparently it heals you to full because eating flowers. The Sailor Scouts are like Kirby. They eat it. They eat flowers.
The Sailor Scouts are nothing like Kirby.
They're pink. Well, Sailor Moon is, I think.
Sailor Mini Moon is pink. It's the only one I can think of. Ah!
She's not even in this game. Well, yeah, you can play as her, but you only play one player, and she's too short that no enemy can hit her. But regardless, we're on the boat.
Well, we made it to the boat without losing any lives.
Well,
Shows you what Fuzzy knows.
I said we will by the time we're on the boat. And
Well,
you're almost dead.
I'm about to lose a life.
Oh, and yeah, you can kill your teammates too.
It can be easier to beat enemies on this boat if you just hit them off the edge.
But then they resummon quicker. If you noticed. They come back quicker. And if you get close to each other, you grab each other, and you can't hit each other.
You can't even throw it. Alright, there's one. The first life lost. I have lost a life.
And you know, the Sailor Scouts show a little cute animation when they die. They cry.
They cry like little bitches.
They are little bitches.
Oh, come on. They're the same.
They're the pretty soldiers, Sailor Moon and company. And you can jump and attack, of course. But not like that's ever a good idea.
So we've been playing this game for about 10 minutes. And you know, we've already beaten the first boss, coming up to the second probably pretty soon.
And I'm assuming there's 4 due to the fact that that they only showed the 4 of the Dark Kingdom.
Yeah, there's
And
probably
that's how
only
you
4
throw Sailor Jupiter and damage her. And that's Sailor Mercury crying.
So now we have
Sad.
each lost a life.
Yes, and you've lost a lot more health than me on this second life.
Yes.
Although you'll probably restore it soon enough.
Hopefully, before I die. I'm very low now. Looks unlikely. It looks like I'm gonna lose a life very soon.
That!
Yeah, there goes my second life.
Oh, I didn't lose a life. I just lost a lot of health falling off the boat.
Well, that's good and bad.
Well, at least you don't lose a life, which is what happens to the enemies when they die, but I lost a life
That's why it's
anyway.
good and bad.
Why are we doing worse this time?
Well, we've each lost 2 lives now. There are continues. We each have like 3 of them. I really don't think it's going to be much trouble. But we should probably wrap up this video.
We'll wrap when the boat stops. See you next part.